right, man. Brad Holmes breaks his silence on trading T.J. Hockenson. Usually, they really don't speak during the season like that. So I mean, he said some things that any reasonable Lion fan knew heading into this season already knew. All right, um, they rebuilding. You're not about to pay a tight end that's not being utilized the right way. Top money. Hockenson was gonna want top money stay in Detroit. Then on top of that, he got an injury history. So people kind of like front like he was a real big deal, man. No, he was never a big deal. It's not his fault. You can't, outside the injuries, it's not really his fault. But when you start digging into how he was utilized, I mean, you got a head coach that was a tight end and couldn't get him the football. He never was put in a position where they schemed up at all. They schemed up a way to get him the ball to make him a dominant force, to be like Tony Gonzalez or Tony or Antonio Gates or Keller Winslow the second or Keller Winslow Senior. I think he was the second or nothing like that. So, but I don't even know how I got here. Oh, here I put the wrong one on the screen. So it's my fault. Hold on. Might be like, how did you get here? Here we go. So hold on, man. So this is Brad Holmes. Detroit Lions Brad Holmes. I would have made TJ Hockenson trade if our record I would have made the TJ Hockenson trade if our record was reversed. I think wouldn't have made the TJ Hockenson trade. I think that's what he meant. He said the move was not reflected. Okay, he would have made it regardless. Okay, it was right. Sorry, Free Press. This move was not reflective of our record, Holmes said Wednesday. If our record was reversed and it made sense for us, then we would still done it. So it wasn't anything of that nature, but it made sense for us. We just moved forward. So the Lions, if you didn't know, traded Hockenson, the leading receiver, 395 yards to the Vikings at Tuesday's NFL trade deadline for the 2023 second round pick. 2024 third round pick. They also gave a 2023 fourth round pick in the deal and a conditional 2024 round pick that could become a fifth round pick if the Vikings win a playoff game. So it'd be nice if they just walked away at the second and third and they gave away a fourth, but they gave away 2 fourths. I mean, it is what it is. He said we still in the build phase. He said, so I mean, with the capital that we received back from the compensation standpoint, I just think it made a lot of sense for us to continue to build. So Holmes insisted the team offensive success is one reason he would have been willing to trade Hockenson even with the line for contenders. He said, quote, just like I said, I think that we've proven that our offense can score a lot of points. I'm sure that he was a part of it, but the deal with him made sense, Holmes said. It was not based on our record whatsoever. I think it was a good deal for the future of our team. That's my job. That's my job is. That's my job is. I think that's what my job is. I always got to have Lakers focus not only on the current but also the future, and that's what I did. It just made sense for us. So, cool. Also exercising the fifth year option. He probably knew he was gonna deal him. People something like he a big deal. He's not a big deal with the Lions. His blocking is more probably the bigger deal than him receiving. He just never really got the opportunity, just semi consistently. Till they said, well, we're gonna game plan this shit around Hockenson. We got the worst linebacker core coming in. He got a great matchup. Let's find a way to give him the football. They utilize him like they utilized Tony Sheffield, Joe Fourier, Eric Ebron, even though Eric Ebron, his ability said that, he was athletic enough to stretch the field and get vertical. He wasn't a possession tight end. They never gave him the opportunity to get vertical. So I don't understand. You keep drafting these tight ends in the first round and they're not getting the opportunity. They're not getting the opportunity to do what they do best. Right? Hockenson, you never seen them use him like Gronkowski or use him like Shannon Sharp and get him in space, or he rarely got vertical. For God's sakes, he rarely got vertical. You never seen him put in a position where he bunched up for a free release or put him in a position where he gets space and he run a 7 route. And they keep going to him like Travis Kelce. They don't build a game plan around him. They don't. And I don't have no issue with it because then he gonna want top money to stay. He gonna want top money to stay in Detroit because his brand is being hurt. His opportunities is being hurt. That's why they lost when Dominican Sue wanted so much money. That's why. That's why he wanted so much money. Real talk. You know, so so it is what it is. You know, but I don't have no issue with it at all. I'm not gonna pay him top tight end money, top 5, top 3. Especially seeing what some of these tight ends getting. You know, so it is what it is. You know, so but you know, people acting like he was the best and all this type of shit. Well, I mean, he could have been injuries and just simply, you know, they just never gave him opportunity. So it sucks, but it sucks. But they had to do what they had to do. To me, it was a good deal. You know, hate seeing him go to Washington, but ain't nobody fear Kirk Cousins. And he is gonna come back and burn the Lions. They gotta play them again. We already know it. But it ain't like he'd be the first. I mean, Joey Harrington came back and set the world on fire on the Lions. Do nothing in his career. He came back and hunted the Lions. So but I think it was the best deal. And stop investing so much fucking high capital in tight ends, man. It just don't make no sense. And then you don't have a plan for them. Then you don't game plan for them to be dominant. You're not taking a tight end in the first round to block like Pettigrew, Ebron, and TJ Hockenson. Blocking is the last thing on my mind. Go catch balls and score touchdowns. You know? That's what you're thinking about. But I ain't mad at it. So it is what it is. We'll see how it turn out. Wish them nothing but the best. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.